Red Captain, it's Captain Roy. That's you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Welcome aboard Royologist Flight 227. We are currently cruising at 33,000 feet, flying at 400 miles per hour. The time is 3:25 p.m. Weather conditions are favorable and thanks to a tailwind, we're anticipating an arrival in Tokyo about 15 minutes earlier than scheduled. The weather in Tokyo is clear and sunny with a high of 25 degrees this afternoon. If all goes well, we'll have a great view of the city during our descent. I will update you again before we land. In the meantime, relax and enjoy the remainder of the flight.
What's up, Japan? 1, 2, 3. Are you ready?
Yun mga ka-online pala boy, it's 9:19 na and our checkout time is 10 o'clock. So last day natin sa hotel but not in Japan mga ka-online pala boy. Dahil mag-e-explore pa tayo. Abangan ninyo kung ano yung pwede natin gawin ngayong araw na to.
Good day mga ka-online palaboy! On the day of my departure from Apa Hotel Ryogoko, I was filled with mixed emotions. After spending 8 days there, it had become a home of sort. And the realization that it was my final day stirred a complex blend of nostalgia and anticipation. The checkout process, however, amazed me with its convenience. I marveled at how simple it was to complete. All I had to do was drop off my room access card at a designated booth. And just like that, I was liberated. The feeling of being unburdened and free, like a bird taking flight, enveloped me, make me chuckle with delight.
Kumusta po?
Eto, mabuti.
Dito kayo nagtatrabaho?
Oo. Nag-tourist,
Opo. Bukas uwi ko na.
As I prepared to bid farewell to the hotel, a fellow Filipino compatriot approached me unexpectedly. It was a heartfelt send-off, a gesture that added a touch of warmth to my departure.
Okay
Ilan taon na po kayo dito?
Tagal na, dito na ako nakatira, permanent visa.
Talaga po. Wow. Congratulations po.
Ingat ka.
Apo, salamat po. Ano pa lang tayo?
Ako, Minda.
Minda. Roy po. Salamat po.
Sige, ano na lang. Happy trip.
Apo, salamat po. Ay, dito pala ako. Dito pala labas ko.
Sa Densha.
Speaking of birds, theme of the flight continued as the day unfolded. Although I was to embark on a journey through the sky, it wasn't a flight back to Qatar. Rather, there was an air of mystery surrounding my upcoming destination, shrouding it in excitement and anticipation. Before making my way to Narita, I made a deliberate stop at Yoshinoya. The thought of missing out on their delectable offerings compelled me to savor an early lunch there. Upon arrival at Narita Airport, my first task was to locate a luggage locker. With my next destination conveniently situated near the airport, the locker served as a strategic move to ensure both mobility and efficiency.
Pay the amount shown on the screen.
Oh, okay.
You will need the receipt to take out your baggage. Please be sure to take the receipt.
However, Google Maps once again led me astray with the labyrinth of corridors of the airport. Thankfully, the live location directional guide came to my rescue, steering me toward the correct terminal exit, which in turn led me to the waiting bus. My next adventure involved figuring out the bus routes, especially determining the exact terminal from which I could catch a bus to the Museum of Aeronautical Sciences. Standing at bus bay number 13, a pang of uncertainty gripped me. I found myself unsure about the right bus number to board. When a bus finally pulled up, I seized the opportunity and inquired with the driver if it was en route to the museum. With a display of screenshots showing my intended destination, the communication barrier between me and the driver was breached.
Same, huh? Next class. Thank you.
And I soon found myself en route to my ultimate destination in Japan. Yet, even though the prospect of arriving at the museum brought an excitement, a twist of fate saw me disembark at an expected drop-off point. This turn of events meant that I have to cover a considerable distance, approximately 400 meters, to reach the museum entrance. The path I found myself on exuded a rustic charm, with wild plants flocking the way. This picturesque setting also harbored a tinge of eeriness, evoking of thoughts of being a character in a horror movie as I walk alone. However, this atmospheric shift swiftly transformed as I stumbled upon a group of bamboo trees. Their presence infused the surroundings with an almost magical quality, turning my ambience unsettling to enchanting. My anticipation mounted as I caught a distant glimpse of an airplane in the sky. This sighting brought a sense of relief, signaling that I was nearing the entrance to my desired destination. The journey through what felt like another wilderness setting brought forth a mix of emotion. The experience, which could have been intimidating, was instead braced an opportunity to bask in the freshness of the open air. Upon finally reaching the facility, I found myself momentarily lost. The lone building before me lacked any prominent signage indicating its identity as the museum. Intrigued by my curiosity, I ventured forward, hoping to uncover more about this enigmatic structure. As fate would have it, my instinct led me to the right place. With a sense of accomplishment, I stepped inside, greeted by a section adorned with aviation-themed souvenirs. This display offered a glimpse into the world of planes and aviation, setting the stage for what was to come. Moving forward to the facility, I encountered a ticket vending machine that commanded my attention. After inserting a bill and selecting the appropriate entrance fee category, in my case, adult, I passed through a security gate, entering the heart of the museum. Outside the building, an imposing display awaited. A Boeing 747 forward fuselage model that left me awestruck by its sheer size and scale. It was a powerful introduction to the world of aviation that lay ahead. Unfolding my journey without any fixed guide or reference, I let my feet lead the way. My exploration led me to the east wing of the facility, where a DC-8 simulator was stationed. Here, samples of economy and business class seats, even an ambulance, were on display. Initially, it seemed that a crowd had gathered around the simulator, seemingly awaiting their turns for an immersive experience. However, the reality was different.
This is you need a ticket
Ticket, where can I get the ticket?
at the reception counter.
I learned a separate ticket was required for entry. Undeterred, I headed to the reception counter to acquire the necessary ticket. To my chagrin, I discovered that the simulation had already begun and I had missed my chance for the session. The next available time slot was at 3:25 p.m., granting me a 1 hour and 30-minute window of vacant time. Determined to make the most of this interval, at the 5th floor I stumbled upon a radar and control tower section, coupled with a designated plane spotting venue. It was a vantage point that offered unique insights into the world of aviation operations. Descending to the 2nd floor, found myself where Boeing sections held a captivating array of plane parts on display. The floor was also adorned with a diverse selection of miniature planes, creating an atmosphere of fascination and wonder. Driven by curiosity, I opened the door that led me to an annex building. Inside, a signage caught my attention: Boeing's 737 MAX Flight Simulator. Though the area appeared devoid of activity, the prospect of a simulated flight experience intrigued me. My quest for information yielded only one tangible detail: the fee required for the simulation. Eager to explore more possibilities, I returned to the reception counter with an attempt to exchange my existing ticket for the Boeing 37 MAX simulation. However, my efforts were in vain as I learned that the ticket exchange was not permitted, even if I were willing to pay the fare difference. Undeterred by this setback, I decided to separately experience both simulations, the DC-8 and the Boeing 737 MAX. The latter came at an additional cost of 1,000 yen, a decision I did not regret. The wait for my turn was accompanied by sense of excitement as I watched others engaged in their simulations. Finally, the moment arrived, and I was ready to take the virtual skies. This marked the pinnacle of my Tokyo adventure, a culmination that took the form of flying the queen of the sky, the Boeing airplane.
Approaching to Narita Airport. Narita Airport.
The simulation, guided by autopilot, necessitated minimal human intervention.
Autopilot.
Okay.
Fast.
With the trainer's instructions guiding me step by step, I captured the natural sound of her guidance, creating a complete record of our simulated flight.
Keep close into the square.
Okay.
で、早速スタートしていきますね。レッツスタート。
The focus of the simulation was a mid-air flight, followed by a seamless landing, a sequence that unveiled the intricate process involved in aviation.
Approaching. 3, 4, left.
Wide slow. Wide slow. Wide slow. Wide slow.
Little down.
Wide
down,
slow.
Down. And left. And up, up.
500.
Okay, okay.
400. Wide slow. Wide
And
slow.
left twist.
300. Wide slow.
And up,
Wide
up,
slow.
up.
Wide slow. Wide slow. Wide slow. Wide slow. Wide slow. Wide slow. Wide slow.
Right, right.
Wide slow. Wide slow. Wide slow. Wide slow.
The left.
Wide slow.
Left twist.
Wide slow.
Left.
Wide slow. Wide slow.
Okay, 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 okay. And little down, down.
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 100.
Okay, up, up, up.
50. 40. 30.
Okay,
20.
okay.
10.
And reverse.
On runway 3, 4, left.
And parking brake set.
This simulation held a special significance as my first ever flight simulation experience. The duration was succinct, lasting only 6 minutes. With the sheer joy and fulfillment I derived from it were boundless. With the actual flight took only moments, the impact on me was destined to ensure a lifetime.
And one more.
Admittedly, being a pilot had always been my most audacious dream. Yet my career led me to the realm of broadcast media. As the time at the facility wound down, I extended my appreciation to my trainer, who graciously provided a souvenir photo.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Wow, that's
Okay.
good. Thank you. Since I'm a real pilot.
With a few minutes to spare before the next flight simulation, I embarked on a venture to explore other facets of the facility. Utilizing a 360-degree camera, I experimented with the bullet time effect, capturing panoramic vistas that would serve as lasting mementos. Prior to the second flight simulation, a brief orientation was conducted, albeit exclusively in Japanese. Nevertheless, I embraced the challenge, ready to seize this unique opportunity. As the simulations progressed, I was called forth to board the aircraft. Seated in the captain's chair, I brimmed with exuberance that only a true aviation enthusiast could comprehend.
Right. Make sure the aircraft towards right and left. Okay. Right? And this yoke, when you turn your yoke left, then aircraft tilt left. Okay. And Make a right and aircraft tilt right. When you pull the yoke, then aircraft climb. And push it, then going down.
Okay.
Right? That's basic movement of the aircraft. And this is thrust lever to power your engine. This is idling.
Okay.
When you take off, all the way down to the end,
Okay.
max power.
Okay.
And this full lever is reverser.
Okay.
When you land on the runway,
Okay.
then you pull it
Pull it.
up. Then I can do it for gear up and down and flap up and down for you.
Okay.
Right?
This time, our flight was destined for Fukushima Airport, a destination that added an extra layer of excitement.
Airport. Today's captain is Captain Roy. That's you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right. Can you also do gear up and down and flap operation? Can you do it?
Yes.
Right.
Just let me know.
Yeah, I'll let you know. 正面に見えるのが成田空港の第一ターミナルです。で、今ずっとタンクが見えてきたのがですね、成田空港のね、航空燃料のタンクがいっぱいあるんですね。やっぱり成田で給油する飛行機いっぱいいるんで。実はね、このね、航空燃料ね、千葉港からパイプラインでここまで持ってるんです。47キロも地下を走ってます。東関東自動車道ってありますよね。あの地下にね、ずっとパイプラインがあって、要はね、タンクローリーで運ぶ量じゃないんですね。成田の内陸にある飛行場なんですけど、すごい発着多い。
ちょうどあの辺から来たんで、
あ、そうですか。
その距離で
47キロです。Okay, Captain Lloyd, flap down to this 15 in the middle. Yeah, that's where it is. Correct. So that's like max power all the way down to the end. Yep. When you hear the word rotation, then
In a delightful twist, the aircraft model itself moved in sync with the simulation, creating an uncanny sense of realism. Determined to capture this experience, I positioned my camera strategically, ensuring it would capture the sense of the flight.
Tilting, so this cannot hold like this.
Okay. Sorry. I will manage.
Step on the left pedal and turn your rope to the left.
This particular simulation encompasses both takeoff and landing, offering a comprehensive insights into the intricate process involved in these critical phases of the flight.
Okay, I'll assist you something. Gear up. Okay. Right? And flap up. And put the thrust lever over here. Good. Gear down. We are coming closer to Fukushima Airport. 福島空港は東北6県でね一番できたのが遅い空港なんですね。望まれてたんですけどなかなかできなくて。で日本でね2番目に標高が高い空港です。1番が、信州松本空港657メーター。福島空港はね372メーターあります。フラップダウン。 成田空港は滑走路のラインが白だったんですけど、ここはねオレンジですっていうのは雪が降るんで、雪でですねラインが見えなくなっちゃいけないんで、雪国の飛行場はねみんなねオレンジ色してます。Captain Roy, put your hands over here and be ready for reverse. Not yet. When you get the tire sounds, pull it up. Not yet. Reverse. Reversing back position. Flap up.
皆様、当機は福島空港に着陸いたしました。すぐに出発しますので、席をお立ちにならないようお願いいたします。
できた当初はですね、上海とかソウルに国際便飛んでたんですけど、コロナで飛ばなくなっちゃいましたね。アシアナとですね、それから中国東方航空っていう航空会社がサーブしてました。Now we are coming back to Narita Airport. And Roy-san, when we take off again, this seat is angle go like this.
Okay.
Then this will fall down again. Make sure that it will not.
Yeah.
Okay. Flap 15.
Now?
Now flap 15. Okay. Alright. Put your thrust lever all the way down to the end. Max power. Max power. Pull your wheels. Gear up. Already in Nikko area, 中禅寺湖 Lake. もう中禅寺湖まで来ちゃいました。早い。Last lever here. You are speeding too much. Flap up. Yeah. 中禅寺湖は男体山が川をせき止めてできた湖で、7万年前だったかな。にできた湖です。Gear down, gear down. Step on your left pedal and turn your yoke to the little left. Slowly, gradually turn the yoke back. Good. Okay, flap all the way down here. Put the flap down.
皆様、当機はまもなく芝山町上空を通過し、当航空科学博物館を右手に見ながら成田空港に着陸いたします。
一番手前の右端に白い小さな飛行機が横向きに止まってますよね。それをねちょっと右に視点を動かすと黒い鉢巻き巻いたちっちゃな細いビルディングがあります。これがねこの航空科学博物館です。今右に消え去ろうとしてます。Okay, Captain, put your head, yeah, be ready for reverse. When you hear the tire sound, then you pull it up. No, not yet.
Sorry, I thought
Not
it's off.
yet. Okay, good. Okay, put it back and flap up.日本カーゴエアラインって書いた格納庫が見えてきます。これね、日本でまだ唯一ジャンボジェットを飛ばしている航空会社です。といっても旅客機じゃなくて貨物専用機、尾翼にね NCA って書いてある飛行機が止まってます。見えましたよね、あれ貨物専用機で、まだねジャンボ8機持ってます。
ジャンボっつってんのは747。
そうです、747の最終モデルをもうね製造が終わっちゃったんで、はい、キャプテンロイ、ナイスランディング。
Gratitude swelled within me as I reflected on the expertise of my trainer. Following the simulation, he kindly facilitated a souvenir photo session, offering precise instructions on how to pose to create an authentic and realistic portrayal of piloting an aircraft. With a sense of fulfillment and gratitude, I signed off my account of the day, expressing my appreciation for those who joined me to this journey. The promise of future flights loom on the horizon, a reminder that the world of aviation would forever captivated and beacon me onward. See you in the next episode.
Go 搭乗ありがとうございます。